Canada newly elected Prime Minister, Mark Carney on Tuesday met with President Donald Trump of the United States, US after he had arrived at its rival trade war neighboring country, the US earlier on Monday with a statement that Canada and US are strongest when they work together, and, on Tuesday when he finally met with Trump at the Oval Office, he bluntly told the US president that Canada is not for sale and won't be for sale ever, after Trump made a repeat statement of Canada becoming the 51st states of the United States of America, USA. Mark Carney, shortly after arriving in the US on Monday, said, "I've arrived in Washington, D.C., ahead of meetings with President Trump tomorrow. Canada and the United States are strongest when we work together, and that work starts now," Carney stated via social media post. During the meeting on Tuesday, Trump said, "As a real estate developer, when you get rid of that artificial line, when you look at that beautiful formation together, I said, that's the way it was meant to be." Carney responded and said, "As you know from real estate, there are some places that are never for sale. We are sitting in one right now, having met with the owners of Canada over the course of the campaign the last several months. It's not for sale. It won't be for sale ever." It would be recalled that the two leaders quickly engaged in a continuous exchange of words soon after Mark Carney took over as Canada Prime Minister following Trump's repeated suggestions that Canada become part of the US as the 51st state. After insisting that Canada is not for sale, Mark Carney added that although Canada is not for sale, but the opportunity is in the partnership and what we can build together. And we have done that in the past. Trump still didn't let go of the idea as he later mused, "Never say never. Time will tell, it's only time, but I say never," Trump said. "I've had many things that were not doable, and they ended up being doable and only doable in a very friendly way." Trump had in some minutes ahead of the meeting lashed out at Canada on his conservative social media platform, the Truth platform, writing, "The US didn't need anything the country has to offer in terms of trade and goods. We don't need the cars, we don't need their energy, we don't need their lumber, we don't need anything they have, other than their friendship, which hopefully we will always maintain. They, on the other hand, need everything from us. The Prime Minister will be arriving shortly and that will be, most likely, my only question of consequence," Trump wrote. Carney's visit